Hi, I'm Chris Batten, the Alaska Angler. Welcome to our exclusive YouTube series, the Alaska Angler Classics, a look back at celebrating 35 years of teaching Alaskans how to fish. But a lot of times you can't troll a jig and keep it down at 40 feet if that's where the lake trout are at. So, you're in a boat, or rainbows, same thing. So you get something called a poor man's downrigger, which is a 6-ounce sinker. Your main line comes to this, right? And your leader, about 36 inches, comes right off this. And here's where your plug is. Now on this one, you use a floating plug, not a diving plug. Why is that? Come on, this is easy. Yeah, this is down at 40, 60 feet already, 90 feet maybe, and if your diving plug is going to get right into what? Those weeds, those nasty things down there, and it's going to get all hung up, and it's not going to be very good. You're not going to have much fun. So you find a floating plug, and usually it's a Rapala, like this is a floating plug. Imitates pond smelt or something like this, especially if it's a jointed one. That way it has more action. And so basically what you're doing is you're trolling this down. All you have to do again is just lower your rod tip when you're trolling in the boat, tap, this thing hits the bottom. Oh, you know it's on bottom, so you just raise your rod tip up just like this, keeping it still pointing down, right? Because so you can have that complete hook set. And you're trolling around. And what's happening is if you get into a lot of weeds and stuff, the weeds are going to catch on this, and your plug is still floating, swimming up here. And this is going around right above the weed beds where those lake trout, pike, char are holding, waiting for some bait fish to come swimming by. And bam, they come up and they grab this. But you won't have a big strike because this is 6 ounces. You'll just feel this pull in. But you can do this for 20 minutes. Bam, all of a sudden you find where the fish are at. You anchor, get your jigs out, and you start fishing. That's a very effective way, very precise way of finding where the fish are at, because this is staying exactly on the bottom, and you're fishing the contours. So with this type of, this is a lake. See, and this is 10, 20, 30, so you know this because you have a hydrographic map with you, and so you're just trolling along the contour. Because invariably you'll find fish along the same contour. If you go this way, you can't fish precisely because if you're on the bottom at 10, pretty soon you're 10 feet high at 20, and it isn't good, especially on certain species that are feeding right on the bottom, which is most of them at certain times of the year. So just fish your contours, and then go back and go down deeper at 20, then maybe go down to 30, and then just do this much more effectively when you're fishing a poor man's downrigger. Thanks for watching our exclusive YouTube series, the Alaska Angler Classics, celebrating 35 years of teaching Alaskans how to fish. I began teaching Alaska fishing seminars in 1980. This segment is from one of my most popular seminars, Chris Batten's Advanced Alaska Fishing Techniques, a pioneer course that taught a generation of guides and anglers how to catch trophy Alaska sport fish. This information has withstood the test of time, and much of the advice is as effective now as when I first gave it 35 years ago. Refer to our website, alaskaangler.com, to order our best-selling seminars, books, information services, and instructional DVDs. And while you're at it, sign up for your free subscription to the Alaska Angler Journal. For our newest how-to and where-to-go videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking here. Each month we'll randomly select subscribers to receive special offers and links to select fishing and outdoor videos. And don't forget to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/thealaskaangler for where-to and how-to tips, field reports, and insider news you'll want to know. You can also follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/ChrisBattenAK for daily advice, tips, and inside information on everything that's Alaska fishing, outdoors, and adventure travel. I hope you'll connect and join the millions of readers over the last 40 years who have followed me as I've explored the Alaska outdoors. Give us a test cast to receive the best of Alaska sport fishing. I promise you won't come up empty-handed.